Decluttering is always worth the effort, but it can also be really hard to get started. My ambition in this video is to motivate you to get started with decluttering by sharing 3 powerful tricks with you. These 3 ideas can help you not only to get started, but also keep going all the way to the end and declutter your home in an effective way. The process of decluttering is rather time-consuming, and you need a lot of energy to do this, as in many cases, depending on how decluttered your place is, decluttering can take months and sometimes years. So my recommendation is not to set too ambitious goals and not to try to get finished quickly and at once, for example, in just one weekend or 1 week. If your home is very cluttered, you will need to divide your house or apartment into several areas and choose one part of the house to start with. Choose the area of your home where decluttering will have a big positive impact on your life. It doesn't have to be a whole room, it can be some small part of it, but it's important that the area can be decluttered relatively fast, so that you can experience beneficial effects as soon as possible, maybe already next day during your morning routines. It can be a space where you spend the most of your time, or an area where decluttering can save time in the long run. It can be the kitchen or home office, for example, or just your work desk. We don't often use various storage places, such as some pantries, attic, or some closets. Such parts of your home can be left for later. On the contrary, you may find some parts of your home more irritating than the others due to clutter. Those areas can have a negative impact on you every day. For example, if you spend time searching for the right item in your super cluttered wardrobe every morning and become stressed out because of it, this can be the right place to begin with. Perhaps it will be some space that, after decluttering, will give you a feeling of joy and relaxation. For example, a clean and welcoming entrance hall that you enter after work. If you think a little, you will definitely find the part of the house where decluttering will give you a big practical and emotional benefit. I'll give you an example. When I decluttered the kitchen counter, it became easier to sort groceries after shopping, sort paper mail, make sandwiches, defrost and reheat food. Previously, when this area was cluttered, the groceries and other stuff piled up on the dining table or near the sink, and if the sink was also littered with dirty dishes, then terrible chaos could arise. Now the same actions as sorting things after shopping take less time and give more satisfaction, since the process has become easier and faster. When you start decluttering, it can be hard at the very beginning. After you've decluttered 1 or 2 important areas in your home, the decluttering will occur according to the snowball principle. Now you experience the positive impact of the previous decluttering actions, and it has become easier to declutter the next part of the house. Each step in the decluttering process frees up time for more decluttering in the future, and thereby accumulates energy for the next step. Why does it happen? Partly because some actions, such as sorting products after shopping or finding the right clothes in the closet, will take less time after decluttering, and partly because those places that are already decluttered are easier and faster to clean up. These decluttered parts of the house don't require extensive cleaning anymore. Such a cleaning can take several hours or a whole day, depending on the decluttered area, but now when you have decluttered, you can just maintain the order in these areas. Moreover, once you've decluttered one part, you can more easily see the next step in the decluttering chain. For example, now that I have decluttered the kitchen counter, I have discovered that the food that I sort now on this surface don't fit in the refrigerator and therefore can remain on the counter and cause its decluttering. Therefore, the next step in the decluttering chain can be the refrigerator and the pantry, so that sorting groceries after shopping can become even more effective. So well thought out effective decluttering affects the quality of life in general. It can simplify and improve the other areas of life in a short time. It's like a snowball that grows from a small lump and turns into a huge ball and then sweeps away all the obstacles in its path like an avalanche. You start with a small area in one part of the house, and this area gradually expands. More and more areas become decluttered. and new storage spaces are freed up. When you feel a feeling of lightness from the freed up space, from an orderly life, when you experience and understand that tidying can be done easily and quickly, you will no longer want to clutter your space again and spoil the beauty you have created. This is the snowball effect in decluttering. This is an avalanche of cleanliness and order. By decluttering your home, it happens that the decluttered space becomes cluttered again in some time and needs to be decluttered repeatedly. It likes going in circles by decluttering the same parts of the house over and over again. I decided that I don't want to go around in this circle. I want to spend this time on more valuable activities than cleaning. I aim to make decluttering a one-time thing. The goal is to maintain order in the decluttered parts of the house as long as possible. I've realized that the mess returns when decluttering is not supported by new habits and routines. So the solution that I've come to is for maintaining order in the decluttered area, I need to create new routines in this particular part of the house. At the same time, I can continue to declutter the other parts of my home. Building new habits and routines takes time, and you need to give yourself and your family that time. It takes time to change values and attitudes towards the surrounding space, so setting too ambitious goals when decluttering can lead to relapse and loss of motivation. The trick is to build routines and habits based on a particular area in the house. It's only by creating new habits and routines that you can combat recurring mess. It's easier to develop new routines by starting with one area, for example the entrance hall, such as putting your shoes away as soon as you've got home. To keep your motivation high during the whole decluttering process, you need to find the purpose with the decluttering. As you keep going, the process of decluttering becomes easier and easier. Your life becomes more organized, more time is freed up, and you can accumulate resources for other, more valuable things. For me, the key word here is time. I personally declutter in order to free up space, to be more efficient, to clean less, and through this to free up time for other more interesting things like spending more time with my family. So think about why you want to declutter your home. It's also interesting to reflect on why we clutter. Maybe because we are afraid of dreaming and going towards our dreams, and therefore spend our time permanently on creating and managing mess. So let's stop wasting our energy and resources on maintaining our destructive habits. Let's aim for a one-time decluttering and stop cleaning for hours, all weekends, to the detriment of our families, interests and hobbies. Let's make room and let something new and positive into our lives. So think about what part of your home you can declutter today so that your everyday life can be improved already tomorrow. Do it and enjoy the result. Then fight for this little oasis of cleanliness and order amid the surrounding chaos. Help your family learn the new rules that you together can establish in this oasis, and then think about what next step will be that is going to make your life yet more enjoyable. And then step by step, keep moving forward and you will succeed. And if you need more motivation on the way to your goal, I hope you will find it on my channel. Please share your thoughts about this video. I wish you a great day, lots of positive energy and a clean and tidy home. Thank you so much for watching.